Uh, Okie dokie. Okay, we here. We're back. Another day. More tales. So cooked. I honestly just need a couple days off. God, would be nice. Definitely would be nice. But in the meantime, get into the groove of things. Fight something.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
What the fuck?
Resound, O cry of victory!
Resound, oh cry of victory. Like,
Oh, guess we're done.
it's solid EXP, but
Prepare to meet your doom. Crippling blaze burn. Fireball power that ties will shine. Photon incandescent. Repeat.
easy.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Smile, wavering sunshine. Photon, you're done.
I'm gonna try and keep up.
Spread my divine snare and deliver my enemies unscathed. Yeah, we're done. That's the logical outcome.
And here we are. Welcome to Mt Temza.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blades?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the knights be here?
Well, Flynn was looking for Apatheia too. If that's what the hunting blades are doing here, then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apatheia all of a sudden?
It was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy. I wonder if she'll tell us.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Yuri.
Hey, you guys, come look at this! This is crazy!
Look like a war zone.
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened. What could have happened?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of. But I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here?
Well...
That voice. Is that you, freak?
Here's hoping everything's all right.
Let's hurry.
I didn't even peep this treasure chest for a moment. I was like, I thought it was a regular ass rock.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion! Are there monsters that can do something like this?
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
So that means humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. The facts behind the war are shrouded in darkness. Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened.
So the Entelekea did this to the mountain. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago.
That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but
What they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelekea.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered? Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
Man.
Always a
Great
whole
War.
ton of
I mean,
conversation.
leaving a
Tales.
gaping hole
I
where
think
a
about
mountain
it.
used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Entelekea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed. The Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet. And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but
Bro. Red Sage. More fighting.
I'm taking you down.
Repeat!
I be really bugging out on Rita's aim certain spells. Free
still.
loot.
I'll make this quick.
Good job, Spot.
Paul repeat spot.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Farewell.
I'm honestly super tired. See the enemy over there. How do I get there? What the? One of those things I can't get by. Oh, weird.
I'll do my best.
That's what happens when I get serious.
I'll do my best. All right, here we go.
I'm still bugging out about this. Like this. I just can't get by this weird ass rock thing. I don't know why I can't get by it, but I can.
Let's eliminate them. This is the end for you. The sign of victory.
Can't get by here either. He's trying to break those rocks.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. All right, here. We do battle with all our might.
What's the matter?
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bowel saved me during the war. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that dragon freak during the Great War?
It'd be kind of sad if Judy was an enemy of mankind.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man?
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors, right?
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only I'd died then. Things would have been so much easier, too.
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Oh, jeez.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
I feel like I never saw Baul either. Maybe they ran away from the battle?
So it was really the Antilochea who fought in the battle?
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
But wow, you were really in the war, huh, Raven? That's so cool. I thought only Imperial Knights fought in the war.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
I feel like old Raven doesn't know as much as it says.
Let's eliminate them. Odin of the Stars throw. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Victory is ours.
Here we go again.
We do battle with all our might. Flickering blaze burn. Undefiled purity. Don't get in our way. Sorry, but you're
I have this random cut on my lip that's bothering the shit out of me. Always in all the time now.
My magic harbors points. The sign of victory.
This is a Critian city? More like the remains of one.
There might be some treasure around here.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick.
The hunting blades!
Judith!
inform Tyson and Nan.
Hey, nobody lays a hand on one of our own. If she's broken our laws, we'll settle this amongst ourselves. Now get out of here.
We're only trying to follow a monster we're hunting.
This doesn't involve you.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let me at him!
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to talk sense to people like this.
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is gonna be taking a long nap.
Damn. Hattie whipped out the glizzy.
Now. But do you really want to do this?
Judith, you followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to settle things for the sake of the guild.
Judith, tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia, about the Apatheia and the Entelikeia, the relationship to Pharaoh, all of it.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Punish the unjust, was it? Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. You've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now. Come.
Yuri, what did you mean about Judy's fate?
If there's one thing the Dawn's last moments taught me, it's that I've been too soft. If a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole. Even if it's a comrade, an Entelikeia, or a friend.
You mean even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Yeah. It's the path I've chosen for myself.
You got something to say?
Hunting blades again? We didn't just cross paths this time. We're after the same
Say
thing.
it, little ass boy.
We just might have to fight.
If it does come to that, you guys don't have to worry about me. But we can't keep Judith waiting. Let's go!
Carol.
Our boy's growing up.
Yeah,
Isn't there some way we can avoid fighting the hunting blades?
I hope so. But it's pretty much up to them.
Yup.
Grand Scepter. Did have another. Why would it his swap? Now it's got me wondering. For cast. You're still the same. There you go.
Prepare to meet your doom.
stories of a Cridian town.
Oh,
but I
now,
never knew where it
now,
was.
I got a
Me
new
too.
bow.
Didn't expect it to be on Mt Temza.
They must really value their privacy to build a whole town on a mountain.
Is there something they don't like doing in front of other folk?
Cridians are a secretive lot, to be sure.
Oh, one sec. Okie dokie.
The hole in this mountain is like the hole in my heart. How my chest aches.
Getting all sentimental on us, old man?
Nah, it's just memories of the war. I'd appreciate it if we didn't spend too much time here.
Stop being such a coward.
Oh, that hurts, Rita.
The only way to get past a bad memory is to embrace it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Not really. I was just generalizing. Anyway, you want to hurry, right? Then let's go.
Our little genius mage is more mature than she looks.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
That's over.
Sword. Transform bow. We all got skills to learn, so keep it as is for now.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Oh, Caprice, the innocent waters, your magnificent embrace. Purity.
Good job, Spot.
So why does Rita call repeat bot?
We do battle with all our might.
Flickering blaze.
You're using too many arts.
Guess I overdid it.
Repeat.
A mimic.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Oh God.
Oh, Caprice of innocent waters. Shining bright. Oh, flickering blaze, burn. Fireball. Wavering darkness.
Oh, Angel. Princess, grant us your magnificent embrace.
Coming up towards level 40. I think to beat this game, you have to be around level 60.
Prepare to meet your doom.
I don't remember being that higher than 60 to beat the game all them years ago.
Rest in peace. I did it.
If everything goes well, by Friday, be done with this game. Thinking about the next one. This will be the 4th game I've beaten this year.
So, you are aware that this place was the ground on which the Great War was fought.
Yeah, we heard from the old man here.
The Great War was sparked by a type of blastia.
What?
This was not a blastia that had been excavated. It had been constructed in the city of Temza using a new type of technology, the Hermes Blastia.
Hermes Blastia?
I've never heard of it, and if you say it was newly built...
I didn't think you could make a new Blastia.
The Hermes models were even more effective at converting air into energy. They were intended to revolutionize the technology of Blastia.
But something went wrong.
The Blastia using these Hermes-type formulas required massive quantities of air. The Airkrina began producing abnormal amounts of air in order to compensate.
That would mean the end, not just of humanity, but all life on this planet.
Just like we saw at Cave Mock and the Wiesen of Kados. Wouldn't like to see that happen everywhere.
The Entelekea realized the dangers of the Hermes Blastia before the humans, and they moved to destroy them.
Which created a conflict that grew until it eventually became the Great War.
So then the Entelekea fought against the humans to help the planet?
But why didn't they tell the humans how dangerous those Blastia were?
Neither side probably cared much if the other brought itself to ruin. There's never been any love lost between humans and Entelekea. Probably didn't talk much.
Or maybe there was another reason. But what does any of this have to do with you, Judy?
Temza fell to the flames of war, and the technology of the Hermes Blastia was believed lost.
Wait, you mean there are still Hermes models in operation?
Yes, at Rago's mansion, Amit Hill, Gosferost, not to mention.
The Ceres Blastia on the Fiertia.
That new Ceres Blastia must have been a Hermes Blastia.
So then you've been destroying the Blastia in place of the Entelekea.
You could have mentioned that. Why didn't you say something? Were you gonna save the world all on your own? Are you stupid?
A little bit.
What was that?
Baul!
Nan!
It looks like we found our mark.
You will not pass.
You're a person, aren't you? How can you defend a monster?
Didn't you get the news? I said nobody lays a hand on one of our own.
We won't allow that. Not even from you, Nan.
We were having a conversation over here. Butt out!
I can't believe these guys. Such scallywag.
I don't usually like to get my clothes dirty, but...
Everyone, have the hunting blades added people to their list of targets?
Nobody who associates with monsters can rightly call themselves a person.
Carol, have you forgotten the credo of the hunting blades? Step aside. Monsters are evil, and the hunting blades pursue that evil. But the Entelekea aren't evil. They were fighting to save the world.
Don't let them fool you with that credo nonsense. They're on a job. They're here for the Apatheia.
It seems you won't listen to reason. If you have no intention of moving,
You leave us no choice.
He will put you in a coma. Who you think you is? I'll leave her with the dragons. Let's do this, team.
All monsters should be killed.
That's the rule of the hunting blades. I don't care what you think of monsters. I will protect Barul, even if it costs me my life.
Boy, I am
To think anything out of the
hiding.
ordinary is automatically evil.
Aiding monsters is punishable by death.
They're worse than monsters. They just got instinct. You got brains. So what's your excuse?
Shut up! Oh, now you've got it.
Ooh. Guy got fucking eject. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Were you going easy on them?
I'll fight anybody who lays a hand on my people.
That's the logical outcome.
Level up, level up, level up.
Nan, I'm sorry.
Gotta be, yep. Figured there'll be more treasure chests around.
Let's eliminate them.
You gotta think about us. You can't just go all out.
I'm sorry. Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! The sign of victory!
Because on the weapon.
Prepare to meet your doom. The sign of victory.
Out of my way.
We do battle with all our might.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Don't hurt us now.
Lot of skill there. Done. About anybody else? You're done. Try it. Let's start a riot. Riot.
What's happening?
Baul is trying to evolve as an Interlakeia.
It looks like he's suffering.
Baul, come on!
You can do it!
No!
I want to heal your wounds, but there's nothing I can do. My power is poison to you, isn't it?
Healing wounds isn't your power, Estelle.
What do you mean?
Don't you remember Bellius's words?
Power corrupts. But you are different. Never lose that kindness. The compassion you so readily show to others.
My compassion for others.
Your thoughts are reaching Baul. I'm sure of it.
All we can do now is hope for the best. Well now.
Amazing.
I knew you could do it.
Your partner seems like he's gonna be just fine.
Yes. Thank you all for helping to protect him. This is something I couldn't have done alone.
You're one of us. Of course we'd help.
That's right.
Well, that man big as hell.
Didn't I tell you? You got through to him. You make it through to Pharaoh as well. Will you be going to meet him?
That's up to Estelle to decide.
I'll go. It's been the purpose of my journey after all.
Are you sure? What if you end up getting killed?
Even still, I've got to stand firm on this.
It won't be too long before the hunting blades send reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up and spoil the party?
There's only one path down from here, though. We're bound to run into them.
The skies are wide open above us.
Have you lost your mind?
Get on. We'll fly as far as the Fiertia. We can finish talking once we arrive.
Oh, guess we're getting on the big ass monster. Oh, it's a whale. It's like a big ass whale. Of course it is. Not about fantasy RPGs in Wales.
Judy!
She's sleeping. She must be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she just keeled over. Wasn't expecting that.
I bet she watched over Baul the entire time he was evolving. She probably didn't get much sleep. She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either.
She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been near the end of her rope.
She's just dumb. She doesn't know how to express what she's feeling.
And I'm really glad we're able to help Judy out.
We can finish talking with her tomorrow. We should let her sleep now. In fact, I wouldn't mind a little shut-eye myself. We still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this. Man, I hate waiting.
thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us.
I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions, no lenience for those who would break the laws. But
She did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her.
yep, Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know this now. I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually.
Oh yeah?
Maybe if I become a little more decisive, Nan will listen to me too.
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful. Yuri, the world sure is big.
Yeah. Even though we're flying this high in the air, we still can't see everything.
If the world's this big, I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know. It might not make that much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth. Everyone's worried about something. Even you and Estelle.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're here too?
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are.
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime?
What Judith was talking about before. Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with him.
If that person was still using the Blastia, even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth, someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
Old man, don't tell me you...
Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day.
I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one.
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
Oh, Yuri.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Belius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon, so the same thing doesn't happen again. I've always thought that it was my duty to know, but after what happened to Belius...
That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else, they learn more.
You too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
What's that?
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure would have been boring.
I really wonder.
Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy destroyed?
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than the usual core. It looks like what she said was true.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world, after what must have been years of research, I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes technique must have felt.
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
What the?
Nothing. If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.
Morning, Yuri.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, but
It's a beautiful morning.
even as we stand here, the air is out of balance, and our world may already be dying.
That's right.
Judy!
Well, look who's feeling better.
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow, beings like Pharaoh and Baul, the Entelekea.
So the Entelekea were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
For ages, the Entelekea have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Entelekea for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelekea even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these Apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelekea absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an Apatheia. That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So Apatheia are crystals of concentrated air. If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the Apatheia, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
I don't know.
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those things.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble if you just talked to us. Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia, it was a person. That had never happened before.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular back at Heliord.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. For the sake of the path I've chosen. It was at that time that Pharaoh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes Blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain. I made a deal with Pharaoh, and he agreed to grant me some time.
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Wait! Rita!
Settle down. Obviously, Judith reached a different conclusion.
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall into the wrong hand...
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself and take responsibility for who I am.
All right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. That is where Pharaoh lives. Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go. This meeting's been a long time coming.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you should know.
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces, so you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh, who knew?
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn to call him to you.
Bowels. That's all there is to it?
Every Intellicheia has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
Owl's horn.
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
Alright, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power is extraordinary, even among the Intellicheia.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mt Temza the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
Oh, I got the I got the airship, so
I never imagined you'd be able to speak with the Intellicheia.
Well, I use a Critian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect a little jealousy?
Maybe. Right, Repeat?
Yuri, you want to talk to Repeat?
I think the two of you understand each other well enough already.
I got him pretty well figured out, but I don't know if he understands me.
I think he feels the same way.
there's like some mountain.
Pharaoh, Belius, Baul? What sort of beings are Intellicheia anyway?
They are the oldest intelligent life forms on Terraluminaries.
So, they aren't monsters?
They aren't. It's said that they have a higher level of awareness than humans, though they don't have a civilization.
Shiver me timbers! The Intellicheia were smart!
The reports we get from Baul are pretty accurate.
He's a smart boy.
Ice region. You haven't been here. Rocky region. Another town there. I've seen these little rock formations all over planet, certain spots. Is it not this place? It wasn't. Okay. Let's see. Plans making use of the dragon's flight to Desert Mountain and meet with Pharaoh. Oh, I have to enter it from above, okay. That's weird.
So this is where Pharaoh is?
Should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can meet him.
I hope nothing bad will happen. What if he suddenly attacks us?
I can't make any guarantees. I don't think we'll have a say in the matter.
That just means we need to do our best so nothing bad happens.
Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I should go.
Pharaoh sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think?
They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery.
Why did it turn into this rocky desert?
I don't know that much.
Estelle, are you really going to meet him, even though you could be killed?
Yes, I've already made peace with this decision.
Rita, you've been acting a little funny ever since hearing Judy's story on the ship. Do you have a problem with meeting Pharaoh?
I just think it'll be hard on her to hear what he has to say, but it's too late to turn back now. We've come this far after all.
Level 37. I hope I can get through any problem that occurs.
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off somewhere taking a nap.
Pharaoh, you are here, aren't you?
Insipid poison, you appear before me at last.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests, Pharaoh? By calling them names?
For what reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
You talk pretty big, don't you? Well, if you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, no! Everyone, please wait!
Estelle! Pharaoh, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you gaze now into the mouth of death itself.
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I really am. Belius told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelikeia, but you said that I am a poison to this world. What is this power I have? Just who is the child of the full moon? If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to die. But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please tell me. I beg of you.
There was a time when this was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air crene.
So there was an air crene here.
But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see are the results of too much air and its aftermath. As to why the air ran rampant, the answer lies with the poison brought by the Child of the Full Moon.
Huh?
The power of the Child of the Full Moon stimulates the air crane more than any Blastia.
Huh?
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any Blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for Blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air, which causes the air crane to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would have been wrong.
Then
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the Child of the Full Moon uses far more air than the Blastia. In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a poison.
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to judge, aren't you, Pharaoh?
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled folly.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
The gravity of this situation is beyond your grasp.
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Pharaoh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest I stopped you. What I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are. As a result, my sister Belius is now lost to me. Enough. This power will bring only ruin.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her. Someday she will surely use her power to help someone. However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot only be seen as harmful. She is not like a Blastia. I know that you can feel the difference.
Compassion alone will not save this world.
Listen, Pharaoh, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest in mind, but why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a second. What makes you so high and mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who doesn't?
We have endured the anxiety of existence.
You say that, Yuri, but
far greater a span than you can conceive. Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
Pharaoh, please, listen. The important thing is finding a way to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing. Judith. And if the effects of Estelle's power reach their absolute limit, I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens, right?
What? Yeah, of course we will.
Score one for Judith, so that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then it's up to us to make things right. If we give it all we've got and still blow it, you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before...
Have I? That is nice to hear.
Very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
Wait! If the formulas are causing the excessive air, then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past. If any yet can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is they.
He's gone.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for everything, Yuri. Judith, you too.
No problem. But hey,
What?
It's okay if I have to die? What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
Want to hear that shit?
Man, I was really worried there for a while.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation. Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
You're pretty gutless for an old man.
Jeez, Patty, you've really got nerves of steel.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately, and that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Pharaoh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after all.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be at square one.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old. Or at least that's what Pharaoh said.
The Kritia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Kritian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Kritia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Kritian city of Temza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
The hidden city of Miorzo. It is far older than Temza, and the birthplace of the Kritia. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know? You wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, darling?
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Kritian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
So, to Ospio then.
I am so hungry! We're seriously gonna starve!
Save your energy, Carol. You'll just make yourself hungrier. Sharp stomachs make short graces, Carol.
What does that mean?
It means hunger can make you rude, and that leads to angry people attacking you with sharp things.
I think you're a little off. But whatever, Yuri and Rita seem to be pretty calm despite not having eaten in a while.
I'm used to it.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Ah! There's a delicious steak right on top of Repeat's back.
It's a trap. Don't succumb to temptation.
Maybe we should do something about this.
Yuri! Yuri! I found a green piece of veggie bread in my bag! I can eat it, right? Right?
What the? No, Carol, don't! Seriously, this is getting dangerous. Let's eat something already.
Wild. I'm interested in what these little places are. Doesn't look like human built or anything. Can't do nothing about it because there's big rock formation in the way and I can't move it. Great. I guess this is something I have to check out later. It's crazy how much the ghost ship moves around.
Oh, my heart!
Whoa, are you okay, old man?
It's just the sound of money gets this old heart racing. Stop that jingling, would you, Carol?
Huh? All right, whatever.
I can't believe how much gold we have.
I bet it would feel great to spend all this gold at once.
No way! We still need to save lots more.
Ah, sounds like you've got plans for the future, kid. Saving for a hideout for brave Vesperia?
No, I wasn't thinking of that. It's just that saving lots of money feels good, you know?
You know what they call that, kid? Penny pinching. That's what.
There's no use hoarding your money for later. You gotta spend it all at once. Go wild.
No, that's even worse. You kids have got no sense of moderation.
All right, old man, then what do you think we should do with it?
Just invest it in Old Raven. My secret guild knowledge will give you back 100 times as much.
Pass.
They like Cap. Where would be Austria? Guess so. Wait, no. Would be on this island. Yeah, somewhere around. Yep, over here.
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it interesting?
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore. Estelle doesn't have much time left.
What's the harm? It's not as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
Besides, Estelle will notice if we look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but...
We won't forget what Pharaoh said. Relax.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
So much world map. But let's be real, is it like a lot of world map? Just mad flow. There's a section to the south that's just all Why is the map so transparent? I can barely see this thing. Let's head to.
It's been another long day. Let's save the manhunt for tomorrow.
I second that. How long's it been since I've slept in a proper bed?
Well, I suppose we can all stay at my place.
Wait, there's something I want to take care of first.
You mean me?
Carol,
This is a guild thing. Best for us not to get involved.
I've thought about it a lot. What we should do, like, as a guild. And I realized we have to figure out a few things if we're gonna keep this guild going.
It sounds like you've decided what we should do.
Well, we said it before. The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws suffer strict punishment, even if they're friends or family. They say that's the source of a guild's pride.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is, we all have to receive punishment.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild member. So I gotta accept my punishment. Yuri?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us. There's no way that can be for the good of the guild.
Well...
So you gotta be punished too.
Now he's stretching it.
The laws are important. What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be punished? To be honest, I just don't know yet. So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
Well, if that's the way it is, if you can't trust us, then there's nothing you can do. That would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a Blastia that our guild was planning on using again? That would be breaking the law that says I should act in the interest of the guild.
But you'd also be acting for the sake of the world. Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws. I think we can let that slide.
Doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
I've never heard of a guild like this before, but you've got me interested, I'll give you that much.
There's no need to be such a stickler for the rules. Gotta be more relaxed.
Carol, you're just full of surprises. I had thought plenty about myself and what I should be doing, but I might not have considered how my actions would affect you guys. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize existed.
I just wanted to keep traveling with all of you. I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as Brave Vesperia's.
Sounds all right with me. You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we stand.
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. But I suppose I can manage to put up with you.
All right then, one more time. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
They're just making it up as they go, aren't they? Is that all a guild is?
The Don ran his guild just a teensy bit differently.
there's something beautiful about this way, though.
Brave Vesperia sure is nice.
Do you want to join too, Patty?
Can't right now.
Oh yeah. You still have to get your memory back.
So, what about the punishment?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian researcher detail. We'll be relaxing at my place.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me? Did I hear a complaint?
No, ma'am.
No.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That, and about what you did to Rago and Kumor.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first. What was right, what was wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want to do.
And that helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Yeah,
to fresh starts.
You're searching for Miorzo? It's the name of the city that they talk about in the Cridian legends. That's all I know. Location? I don't know where. And even if I knew, I don't think it will be of any good to tell it to someone other than a Cridian.
I figured that first guy wouldn't
That wasn't bad, Carol.
be the guy.
I have to say, I really didn't expect to hear that again. Come to think of it, Judy doesn't ask about that at all.
Oh, should I?
Would it be a problem? Well, even if you don't ask, the answer is still clear to you.
I'm not sure about that. Even so, you're still you and I'm still me. If our paths are the same, I'll travel with you. If I didn't think they were, I wouldn't be here.
So everything is clear to you, see?
I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking is clear to you as well.
Is it something like people who choose the same path think alike?
No Cridian people here. Save point.
Good day.
Good day, my sister.
Judith.
I'm Tord.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Miorzo, would you? I'd like to go there. I need to know where Miorzo is located, and how I can get there.
Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there. But what do you plan on doing there anyway?
Is not a Cridian's interest in her own ancestral city reason enough to go?
That is an acceptable reason, but I'm afraid I don't know anything about where it could be.
I've heard your name before, Tort. You help guide those Cridians remaining on Earth up to the heavens. Will you not tell me because these humans are with me?
Our ancient law states that we cannot show anyone but our brothers and sisters the way to Miorzo.
Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be trusted rather than whether they're Cridian or not? At the very least, these humans can be trusted.
I shall ask once more. Why do you seek Miorzo?
The world is headed towards some bad things, all thanks to Blastia. We want to go to know what happened in the past and how we can stop it. We want to help everyone, not just the Cridians. How's that?
Very well. I do not know if you'll find the answers to your questions, but I will show you the way. First of all, you'll need a special bell to open the path to Miorzo.
A bell?
Indeed. It is hidden in one of the southern caverns on the continent of Hippionia.
But isn't Hippionia really big?
The cavern is on a shore where red flowers bloom. If you use that as your guide, I'm sure you shall find it. Also, the door in the back of that cavern can only be opened by us Cridian.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'll see that we're allowed to enter.
And? What are we supposed to do with that bell?
Relax. You humans are always so impatient. Once you have the bell, you must travel to Egathor Forest.
The Egathor Forest? Isn't that on Hippionia too? I've heard of it before.
Yes, the sacred land of the Cridians is located there, so that's where the door to Miorzo is.
If you use the bell there, the door shall open. There is, however, a problem.
A problem?
Yes. Egathor Forest is being devastated by a mysterious group. In addition to their overwhelming numbers, they also carry with them strange Blastia. I cannot fathom their motives, but this is certainly a matter of great concern.
So if we go to Miorzo, we have to do something about them?
Exactly. We need you to restore peace to our sacred land.
Gotcha. So we get that bell, beat the mysterious group senseless, ring the bell, and the door opens. That sound right?
Indeed.
I understand. Thank you.
May the road rise up to meet you, sister.
And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never would have guessed that I had to switch party member leaders. Change the leader. To like start the conversation. Kind of wild. I shall be right back. Damn. I just flung my dog into my other dog, and didn't even see my other dog there, playing tug of war and shit. Also, I'm just like and then I'm like Other dog's just looking like a little black pillow in the cut. I didn't even know it was there. It was just like just landed right on top of it. She's like, bruh. Waking up and shit like, what is your problem? And I'm just like, damn.
Did you find out anything?
We've got a lead in a place called Egathor Forest.
I'm pretty sure it's on the west side of Hippionia, to the south of here.
So, Myorzo's in that forest?
No, but a door is.
Huh? A door? What do you mean?
There's a door there that leads to Myorzo.
We were told the bell that opens the door is hidden in a cavern on a shore in Hippionia, where red flowers bloom.
It'd be fastest to just go and check it out.
First, let me rest.
Perhaps we should get some rest before leaving?
But
we don't really have a choice.
All right, then I'm gonna walk around town and search for clues about the treasure.
Hey, hold it. You should really...
anyway, once we've gotten some rest, let's go look for that cavern in Hippionia.
Hippionia, the city of hippies.
So, Patty, did you find any clues about the Maristella?
There were a lot of books, but none of them were about Ifrid.
Well, duh. This city only has books about Blastia.
Oh well, looks like I'm just gonna have to keep searching for clues with you guys.
Did you just say Ifrid?
Huh?
Hey, you. You that girl they've been saying is Ifrid's grandchild? So, you neither admit nor deny it. And I guess it must be true. Interesting. So you're the grandchild of that bastard who disgraced the guilds. You just look like a regular brat to me. Why don't you say something? Can't even defend your own grandfather? Oh yeah, I guess that's something no one could ever defend, huh? Considering all the nasty stuff he did.
How can you say such horrible things?
How? Well, because it's the truth. Hey, wait! You guys must be Siren's Fang's newest guild members, right?
We're Brave Vesperia!
Brave Vesperia? What a funny name. What kind of a guild is that?
Well, it's,
Why, you gonna give us some good jobs if we tell you?
I don't have any jobs to give shady thugs involved with Ifrid like you guys. Brave Vesperia, huh? It's good-for-nothing trash like you who've been tarnishing what it means to be a guild.
You're the good-for-nothing trash who's been tarnishing the name of the city.
You're Rita Mordio?
Looks like there's a lot more vulgar pieces of trash than the last time I was here. Geez, it'll be a real nuisance if anyone thinks I'm associated with you. Let's get out of here.
Wait!
Oh? Was there something else you wanted to say?
No.
But what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna spread rumors.
I don't care. If that's the kind of thing that could destroy our guild, we would have been finished a long time ago.
Yeah, we should just let people say what they're going to say.
Wasn't our destination a shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom?
Ah, yeah.
Then let's get going.
Damn. Everyone really always shitting on Patty, bro. Through association. Like, crazy. You hate to see it. This enemy really just ran at me. I'm really surprised that enemies are not scared.
The sign of victory!
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold up. We not out. Now we out. Where is this? Is it to the west? I don't. Looking for a shore with red flowers. But I'm assuming it. Hey yo, what is that? Why is it all evil and foggy? Let's fight this.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Sharpened rage, blood through that which blocks our future. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Oh, angelic princess Princess burn. The sign of victory.
Got a decent chunk of EXP off of that. Maybe it's to the south. I wonder if I could enter the Coliseum. or depending on her to solve our problem. Humans, us to come together and figure out how to live in. There will be a vote soon. Everyone will officially end up taking her power. People already have chosen you to lead them. How about again sometime? Like maybe we can sit down. Yeah. Alrighty. This 100-man melee, only true warriors need apply. Melee. Regular event here in the Coliseum. Basically, you got a single fighter going up against a whole bunch of people. Okay, you gotta have a whole lot of guts to make it go. And what would happen to the Coliseum after Peleus died? It looks like they're going strong. Give it a go. Revenue from the event might help with reconstruction of the North Paka. Hold your horses. We still haven't decided any of us was something out. $30-man melee. 50-man melee, 80-man melee. Let's do the 30. It's a whole battle royale. Oh, there's a time limit? I just noticed there's a fucking time. Have to get those. That's crazy. Oh, these two dickheads.
I say, today is the day you lose.
We will take you back to the capital.
These guys never learn. You should get an award or something.
Are these items that I picked up during the fight?
Then go ahead. Praise us, I say.
All right, keep up the good work. Too bad that's not going to do anything for you in the real world.
Hey, how dare you mock what we are trying to accomplish? Take Storm Thrust! Damn it! You're dead! Sonic Dragon Sword! Sonic Dragon Sword! Sonic Dragon Sword! Summer! That hurt! Can we go home yet? Take Storm Thrust!
That was just what I was in the mood for.
Damn, even with a that was rough, actually. Even for 30 man. I keep getting attacked. I don't have enough AoE stuff. Guess I'll handle the others at a different date. Need to find where this damn door thing is. Flowers. Red flowers. Yeah, it said Hyperion stuff off that tree. Something. Random. Okay. us. Maybe not. I assume wrong. Maybe here? Yep, found it. At least I think. Door shut. Doesn't seem like it can open. Maybe this isn't the door. Huh.
This is it, right?
It matches the description Tort gave us, but...
A shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom, right?
Maybe Tort tricked you guys.
Either that or we came to the wrong place.
Wait. I can feel a draft coming from in there.
The inside must be hollow.
Out of the way!
It's open.
What kind of a nasty person does something like that?
Perhaps they sealed it up to keep fishy people like you from getting in.
Whoa! You're really gunning for old Raven? Sometimes you can be so mean, Judith.
What's wrong, Patty?
It's nothing. I was just a little scared of the dark.
You're scared of the dark? You really are a kid.
Look who's talking.
If you're scared, you can wait here.
I'm fine. I'll go with you guys.
Alrighty. Dark spooky cave. Uh-oh.
Huh? What is that?
Ifrid?
What are all these stones doing in a place like this? It's so creepy.
Wait, these aren't graves, are they?
Maybe we really did come to the wrong place.
But even if that's the case, why are there so many here?
I can't believe how many there are.
I never imagined we'd find a place like this while we were searching for the home of the Cridia.
There's something written over there.
Here lie the victims of the Black Hope Massacre. We mourn their deaths, and in this place lay their souls to rest.
These are all victims of the Black Hope Massacre!
And these are the graves of people who were killed by Ifrid?
Yes, but I had no idea there could be so many. Patty!
I never thought.
Patty!
No matter how you look at it, this is just too much. You can't expect a child to accept such a cold reality at her age.
I wonder who built these graves.
Who knows? Maybe there were some survivors of the massacre.
But this is so horrible.
I'm going to look for the key to Myorzo. You all should stay here.
What? You're going by yourself?
We can't bring Patty along when she's like this, can we?
There aren't any signs of monsters here. We should go too. Repeat, take good care of Patty, okay?
Something tells me I was supposed to go this way. And what was the straight route? Ah, this is the treasure up there. I'm almost done learning all the skills for this sword.
Looks like a dead end.
Maybe the old man was right, and we really did come to the wrong place.
But there weren't any other shores with red flowers, were there?
Do you mind if I take a look at that? Illusion, be undone. It is I of the chosen people whom you have anxiously awaited.
The chosen.
The door? What? What did you do?
The Cridians possess an ancient power known as the Negig that can read the information in objects. I used that power to learn the secret phrase that would remove the enchantment that hid this door.
I see. So this is what Tort meant when he said the door could only be opened by a Cridian.
Now, let's go inside.
Could this be the key for the door to Myorzo?
Yes, we were told it's a bell, so...
That was simpler than I thought.
Why is there a graveyard in the cave where the bell was hidden?
It's just a coincidence.
Maybe. I bet the person who built that graveyard didn't know the bell was hidden here.
I guess that's to be expected with the door being invisible.
Maybe the person who closed the entrance to this cave was the one who built the graveyard.
What for?
Who knows? Maybe to prevent grave robbing. Or maybe there was some other reason they had to hide this place.
It is true that Tort never said anything about the cave entrance. You might be right.
So someone went to all the trouble of burying those people in such a remote location? Is that really all it is?
I don't know, but we've got the bell we came for, so let's go back and see Patty.
Yuri, did Ifrid really kill all those people?
Maybe he did.
Patty.
That's the truth she was after.
Yes, but she wasn't at all prepared for it.
Right. Let's hurry back.
Well, it wasn't a big dungeon or anything.
Thank you, Rapide. We got what we came for. Can you stand up, Patty? We're going.
Are you going already?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Don't push yourself, okay?
Cypher.
Can you come with us? Could she be?
I have a feeling there's gonna be a fight right as I get out of this. Or maybe not.
All we've got left to do is to ring the bell we just got in Agathor Forest.
I agree.
Harry, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
I'd like to say goodbye to all of you now. It's time for us to part ways.
You sure?
Why so sudden? You don't like traveling with us anymore?
No, that's not it.
If you feel uncomfortable around us because of what you learned about Ifried, then...
Just don't want to cause you guys any more trouble. Even if you don't mind. Well, I do.
Patty, what kind of nonsense is that?
Rita?
Every single one of these guys causes nothing but trouble. Do you really think you're any more of a troublemaker than the rest of us?
Rita.
If it's really just so you can focus on what you need to do, then I won't try to stop you.
It'll be lonely around here without you.
We've come this far together. There's no need to hold back.
We crossed the desert and fought so many battles together.
Besides, you don't need to give an answer here and now, do you?
Plus, if you leave us now, we won't be able to pilot the ship and we'll be in real trouble. Just think about it after your emotions have calmed down. You can pick what you want to do then. Until that time, though, why don't you come with us?
Okay.
All right. It's off to Agathor Forest.
We just gotta get rid of those suspicious guys and ring the bell.
Yes.
Do you think Patty is all right?
Memories, knowledge of what the geezer did, forced to face reality. It'd discourage anyone.
She looks so miserable. What can I possibly say to help her?
It's best to leave her alone for now.
Rapide. What's troubling you, Rapide? Rapide. The thing is...
Pooch is the best companion in times like these.
I hope that she can find some measure of peace this way.
Okay. Now I need to go to the forest. Special forest. Figure it's island somewhere. Big ass monsters on this island. They growing big in the islands. Figured it would stand out. See anything? This. Yep.
This is Agathor Forest, a holy place for the Christian people.
Huh. It's nicer here than I imagined. Not a bad spot at all.
Whoa, really? I thought you liked being cooped up in cold, dark labs and stuff.
I wish I could have seen it in its original state.
Yeah, man covered his head immediately, like he knew he was gonna get attacked.
That must be the Blastia the mystery group brought with them.
But that's a Hope Loan Blastia.
What do you mean by mystery group?
We weren't able to get any details, but Tord said he'd tell us how to get to Myorzo if we did something about them.
Would doing something include smashing that thing?
I wonder. I suppose we could if there are no complaints.
I'll fix it so there's no need for you to break it.
Oh? I'll leave it to you then.
Are you gonna rest on the ship?
No, I'll go.
So, is Myorzo here?
I wonder. I get the feeling it won't be easy to find.
Nobody we talked to had even heard of a town called Myorzo.
You'd expect to see more activity in this place if anybody knew there was a town here.
The difficulty of the road might be responsible for that, though.
Man, why'd the Critians have to go and build a town in a place like this anyway?
Probably to avoid a lot of prying eyes.
We're just gonna have to check it out for ourselves to make sure then.
But for now, we go explore and we fight.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
I'm just getting started. I'm not done.
Sure, taking a long time to load a fight. I need that PS5 SSD.
All right, here we go. Yay!
Yeah, I feel good.
Finish that.
Magic attack goes down. Still learning, she's still learning. Everybody else is still learning. Good. It is taking a bit to load though.
Destroy them in no time. Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Come. Okay, let's go.
You'll be gone soon enough.
I'll blow you away!
Spread my alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Shining Dragon Form!
A blade of noble light, overpower evil, destructible evil.
I'm just getting started.
This should have taken a minute.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
It's actually making me terrified.
Do this now.
Making me think that the game's gonna crash.
This blade. Sharpness. Don't get in our way.
Raging blast. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Last.
Halt! This area is currently under control of the Imperial Knights.
Period.
Royal
Nice.
Guard. This is the Commandant's private force of elite knights.
What are the Commandant's forces doing in a forest like this with Hopalon Blastia?
I've no reason to answer your questions, and civilian activity is restricted by law in this area.
Be that as it may, why are you pointing that weapon at us like that?
Bring it on!
God damn. Yeah. Yeah, they just fight us. So I'm like, God damn. What's good, Selena? How's it going?
Oh, blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil.
Take this!
Oh, caprice of innocent champagne. All right, here we go.
Man, that escalated quickly. Well, we're off to a good start.
So the mysterious group of people was the Imperial Knights.
Why did he attack us?
Maybe because they're doing something here that they don't want anyone to know about?
You mean, with that Blastia?
Maybe, yeah.
You said you were gonna come with us, so you better pull yourself together.
Watch out!
Estelle!
What did you just do?
Same as what she did in Heliard. Estelle's power took the air and made it dissipate. You've gotta stop doing crazy things like that.
I'm sorry. I just thought about how everyone was in danger, and before I knew it, my power...
Her power is starting to unconsciously respond to her feelings.
That last attack came from that Blastia. It was aiming straight at us.
Which means that Estelle will end up using her power every time we're shot at.
But then, what should I do?
Hey, you saved us, didn't you?
Yeah, we should be mad at the fact that they shot at us. Not that Estelle protected us.
We've sworn to settle Estelle's problems, along with the world's problem. Everything we're doing right now is towards that purpose. We shouldn't let the details get in our way.
But won't Pharaoh get mad if she keeps doing stuff like this? Whether it's by a Blastia or by Pharaoh. I don't want to be barbecued alive.
Come on, this is simple. We just have to do something about that Blastia, right?
That's right.
Let's pummel the jerks who are controlling that Blastia!
All right, let's go. Try to keep a low profile. If you keep standing around, we're gonna leave you behind.
Patty's
Stay
getting
close
my nerves
behind me,
now.
Estelle. My
Wait.
magic will protect you if they attack with a Hopalon Blastia.
But you'd be putting yourself in danger, Rita.
We're all in danger, so relax. Or maybe you don't believe I can do it.
No, I'm just worried about you.
Well, I'm worried about you.
Those two sure have come a long way.
Their little fights were fun, though. Oh well, I guess this way is healthier for everyone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Peanut Gallery! Shut up, or we'll leave you behind.
She's still got a couple of rough spots to work
I was saying,
on,
what's
though.
good though? How's your day going, Selena?
We'll destroy them in no time.
I'll blow you away!
Oh, sharpened rage, right through that. Oh, silver future.
Severing bang!
Oh, blade of noble light.
Got some weird ass shit that. Damn.
We show no mercy to enemies. We just
I feel that. So, you know, I haven't had a day off since last Sunday, not the one that just passed, previous Sunday. So I feel you on the weird ass hours. I had to do 8 hours, an 8-hour day, then I did a 12-hour day, then I did another 8-hour day, then I did another 12-hour day. And then I did an 8-hour day. Then I had to do work on Saturday, which was my day off. And then I worked on Sunday, which is also my day off. And now here I am on Monday to repeat the whole cycle again. 10:30, I was supposed to be working until 7 p.m. but got to log off an hour earlier. That sounds nice. Be able to get off an hour earlier. But log back in at a.m. and work till 6:30 a.m. Log back off, then log back in 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's weird. That's weird ass fucking hours. At least my hours were consistent with some type of pattern. Yeah, that's weird shift hours. 100%. But you work from home, right? That's why they're giving you weird shift hours. Work from home. They're like, you should be comfortable enough.
Let's go.
I did it! Ooh, that's nice.
You're like, nah, I'll do a double. Know what it sounds like to me? Sounds like you're not being a team player. I hate when they say stupid shit like that. Like, it sounds like to me you're not trying to be a team player. Help out everybody by doing this triple double shift. And then they're gonna say, like, see, it's people like you who are too lazy for the company and why you never get promoted. And you just look at them like you want to slap them in the face. And then from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. could have worked. Nah. Actually, my managers thanked me. Yeah, because you did something fucking weird. That's why you're doing weird ass hours. Of course they're gonna thank you. You accepted it.
You'll be gone soon enough.
And my managers are amazing. My managers are trash. My managers are slave drivers.
Let's go.
We don't quit bad jobs, we quit bad managers. Good on to the people, the lucky few like you who have great people as managers.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Oh, my team is great. My managers are trash though.
The sign of victory. I will use this power.
Like my team that I work with, they're great individuals. They work hard. They do what they need to do. Like without orders. Like they can everyone manages themselves pretty much. But then when the manager wants to stick his nose in, all of a sudden, makes things like 10 times harder.
Let's eliminate them.
Nah, you know what my manager does? Say you were feeling like you were sick, right? But you had a death in the family. So what my manager does? he tells you to prove it.
That's what happens when
He
I get
just like,
serious.
hey, oh, you know, I have a person. I remember one person was like, I have a personal problem, and I think I need to go to the doctor, or you know, handle it my own way. The person had hemorrhoids, and then you know what happened? The manager's like, how do I know you're just not lying to me? I can't believe a word you say. That's my managers. You try to tell them shit in confidence, and then they just fucking shit on you. And then they're like, so what we're gonna do is that if you leave right now, we're gonna write you up, and we're gonna take some of your personal time. Are you willing to make that sacrifice? And then you tell them yes, and then it's just like, okay then. Like, what are you gonna do about it? You can't do nothing about it.
The sign of victory.
Like, I'm not doing this. Ah, man. I'm getting heated just thinking about the bullshit. Honestly. Yeah.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Sometimes they, oh, that's crazy. Sounds like such a beautiful thing.
So is that okay?
Like, if you want time off, you have to schedule it like 3 weeks ahead of time. If you're sick, you have to schedule your sickness like 2 weeks ahead of time. I swear I hate my job.
I'm just getting started.
Thinking of the bullshit, bro. Bullshit I go through. Like I'm having a fucking PTSD moment. How do I get down there? Is there a way to get down? Well, on any note, I'm happy you have a positive work environment. Even with your weird ass shift hours.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Shining Dragon's War!
Oh, power that comes in new shine! Ideal! Photon! Lunar Rondo!
Raising Blast!
So what are you gonna do right now? I think you got something else going on later, right? You gotta go back on shift at when? 1?
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you... We'll destroy them in no time. Incandescent locus.
Big gaming until like 12:45, then I'll prep for logging back to work.
The sign of victory.
Yeah, I mean at that point, stay up, set an alarm.
It's them.
What do you call it after? Oh, you know, you log back in, then you know do the next shift. Actually, I would have took a nap, honestly. If it were me.
You'll be gone soon enough. That's what happens when I get serious.
Last night I don't want to oversleep, overtired, with too much sleep. There's never not enough sleep. I'm always tired.
At least we don't have to worry about being shot at anymore.
We might have stopped the Knights, but we still gotta deal with this guy. He's not a Hermes Blastia, but the formula's been encrypted.
Care to explain in English?
Basically, without a key to decode the formula, we can't turn it off.
So I assume breaking the code isn't...
No, it's not easy. Even if I could break it, that would take time. Maybe if
I don't think this will take much time at all.
Wait! But you said...
Help!
What are you doing here?
Perhaps he is this Blastia's engineer.
No! I mean, I am an engineer and all, but I was just following
I'm
orders.
tired from sleeping too much.
I swear
That's crazy.
I never wanted to get involved in something like this.
Undo the code and stop this Blastia now!
Yes, of course, right away.
I'm sorry for surprising you back there.
Huh. Duh. I knew right away you were only trying to make me jump.
Oh?
At least that's one problem down. Now we can go to Myorzo once the weather clears.
No!
What is it?
You're...
I could use your help here, kid.
Right.
Should have known they'd have another one of these.
Yuri, don't tell me you did that to keep me from using my power.
Don't you think that was a bit reckless?
Indeed. Do you have a death wish?
This? This is nothing.
Yuri,
Hey, you did the same for us before, right? Well, now we're even.
but... Estelle, perhaps a simple thank you would do best. Thank you.
Moving right along.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know... Hey!
Fast, little bugger. We better catch him quick.
Please wait. Patty is... Rita, I'm sorry. I let him get away.
Don't worry about it. I'll come up with something.
Yeah, but you said it wasn't easy.
As long as the Knights aren't around, we don't have to worry so much about how long it takes. Besides, who do you think you're dealing with? I'm the genius mage, Rita Mordio. If it's me versus a Blastia, I'll win or die trying.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I don't see why we
What are
just
you
don't
doing?
break the blast.
If we leave it like this, someone could use it again. I'll just make a few adjustments. I'm sorry.
Nothing shines quite so bright as a young person with something they're willing to risk their life for.
For somebody who stood on death's doorstep, saying you'll do something or die trying isn't just a figure of speech.
Huh? Death's doorstep?
Didn't you say you almost died during the Great War?
Huh. Forgot I mentioned that. Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. Words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
You okay, old man?
Here I am, running off at the mouth. I get a bit sentimental when I start digging up the past. Come on! Onward!
Ready to go?
I thought there'd be a random treasure chest up here. When I wake up in the mornings, I'm not a wake up person. When I wake up, I wanna destroy all things that woke me up. Unless I wake up on my own. Like if something wakes me up, I get mad as hell. But if I wake up on my own, I feel great.
Everyone, take cover!
Is everyone okay?
I'll live.
Me too.
This time the old man looks a little worse for wear.
Hey, old man, want to sit this one out? We can go on ahead.
If you leave me behind, there ain't any place else for me to go.
Come on. Even Yuri wouldn't leave you here for good. And anyway, you could always go back to Altos, couldn't you?
There's always that, I suppose. They're, how do I say it? Not the same as you guys.
Oh, really?
Well, if you're okay, old man, let's get over to that Blastia before it recharges and attacks us again.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
These enemies are getting me tight.
So can we just go all out? Smile of wavering darkness.
Raging blast!
Let them die undefiled purity. Splash! That was useless.
That's it, that's it!
Oh, I thought there was gonna be an item.
Watch my back. The flickering blaze burn and slash on.
That's it, that's it!
Let them die undefiled purity.
I got no time to think.
What?
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
You're dead!
Let them die
I got no time to think. Yeah, I feel good.
3,000 gold. The Gaia clear. The Grand Scepter. You're still learning Overcast 2. You're still learning that. You're still learning that. Got a big ass axe now. Loading times is crazy right now.
Are you done already?
Fuck.
We'll destroy them in no time. Pierce my snare and deliver my energy. Let me. Next. Again of this modest land. Star blast. Newman blade. That was useless.
Severing Bay! You're dead! You're done!
Damn, random life bottle. I hope learning all these skills from all these weapons is gonna be worth it.
We do battle with all our might. Lunar Bang!
Flickering blaze. Sword down. All time. Grant them thy undefiled purity.
All right, who's next?
Like, I feel like I don't use half of any of all the skills I learned.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Let's look at the skills. Skill tree. Yeah, look at this. Combo plus. Combination. L5. Charges an R can be. Or roll. Changes in art. Art can be learned if you. Oh, this is the stuff I have. But item thrower, landing step, fatal finish, EXP ship. I don't even have enough, like whatever points it is.
That Blastia's been making some weird noises.
It's charging up air. It won't be able to fire again for a while.
If we hurry up and sneak past, the enemy will be utterly helpless.
You don't seriously think that, do you?
It's the Royal Guard!
From the other side, too.
We're surrounded?
We need to stand firm and hold out.
Light work. These guys are chicken shits.
I'll do my best.
No way!
Oh, blow you away.
No way! Raising blade! Take this! Alright, who's next? Take this! No, this wasn't.
That's over.
Again. Armed and dangerous.
Won't lose! How's this?
Come on, Wind. Knock him around.
This is power! This is balance! Lightning blade!
Knock him around.
How's this?
Squad. Second squad.
Did we get everyone? Stop zoning out.
I'm sorry, Yuri.
Patty, maybe you should have stayed back on the ship after all.
If I'm just gonna keep causing trouble for you guys like this, maybe I should have...
Enough with the indecision and grumbling. We've come this far, haven't we? We're all friends here. Didn't we tell you not to worry? Friends.
My, it's not every day we get to hear you say such sweet things, Rita.
Shut up. Come on, we have to stop that Hoplan Blastia.
Okay, okay. You all heard the lady.
Friends.
Patty, what are you doing? Do you want to get left behind?
No, I'm coming. I'm coming too. After all, you guys are my friends.
Aw. So sweet.
I'll do my best.
You're using too many arts.
Guess I overdid it.
Defiled purity. Splash! Wonderful.
I've heard of these things called friends before. Like, what's good, Freeware? I know one of these voices.
Is a secret.
I think Yuri's voice is pretty well known. I think. I feel like I've heard his voice before. Probably Ravens too.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
I think we went through this before. Can't remember who. Troy Baker. He's Joel. From The Last of Us. Rita's voice.
Yeah, we're done. Finish that one.
You finally learned that fucking skill. Is Persona 5. I know her from God Eater. Damn, she's in God Eater also?
Those who obstruct the work
Wouldn't have it any other way. Get ready. I'm taking you down.
It's crazy how these voice actors just all like stay in the industry together, like they're just in everything together. Sakia, you're a Boba sniper. You're a Booba sniper. That's crazy. And the Trail series. Who is she from Trails? Trails of Cold Steel?
That's what happens when I get serious. I'm not done yet.
It's been a hot minute since I played those games.
How does it look, Rita?
Just like I thought. This formula is protected by a code as well.
Think you can break it?
I said I'd do it or die trying, didn't I? This has nothing to do with getting us to Miorzo anymore. There's no way in hell I'll let those idiot knights go on using these poor Blastia like this.
Okay,
He's like,
I'll leave
yes.
this to you guys.
And where are you off to, Carol?
I'm gonna keep watch down below, just in case more royal guards show up.
Well then, I'll
Trails
come
in the
along and help
Sky, Trails of Cold Steel, and Into the Reverie. Oh, damn. I have to actually buy Reverie. And I need to buy the third game of Sky.
I hope so. And you know, the guy's enthusiasm actually kind of scares me.
It's Yuri's influence.
I guess the rest of us will stay here for now.
Yuri himself is as laid back as can be, though.
True.
Looks like it'll be a while before she can crack that code.
Royal Guard, huh? I wonder what those guys were planning to do with
A
the
lot of
Blastia
stuff.
anyway.
Yeah, they definitely keep it in the industry.
The knights have come back.
We've got to hold our ground here.
Watch my back.
Well then, here come the riffraff.
It seems they're not going to let us rest.
They're just waiting for us to get tired.
Rita, I shall defend this place.
Hey! Divine Crush!
Wonderful!
gonna destroy him. You worry about the knights.
Rita, but why?
We're out of time. You can't possibly.
Rita! Can't possibly what? Fight them all off? Do you have no faith in me? In us? Succeed or die trying, wasn't it?
We won't give in. Rita, do what you can and save that Blastia. Aye, we're gonna do our best. We're going to fight them all off, so hang in there.
You guys.
I will. I'll fix this thing if it's the last thing I do. And just so you know, I'm expecting the same from you guys.
Oh, hell. Guess I'll give it all I got, too.
Are you joining the Shining Youth Brigade or something?
Looks that way.
Round 5.
You'll be gone soon enough.
This looks like it'll be a long fight.
Don't let your focus slip.
No going through.
No way.
Soul shine. Done time. Behold.
No way. Shining Dragon's Horn.
Princess granted your magnificent grace. Nightingale.
This is power.
Dawn moon. Evening sword. Crescent moon. Dawn moon.
All right, who's next?
Several or silver light. Angel ring.
We can't let anyone through.
I stopped.
Rita.
Way to go, Rita.
Well, B. She came through.
The knights are pulling back.
Why? Because the Blastia stopped? I wonder what they were trying to do.
Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Now we've kept our promise to Tord. Judith, you take it from here.
Okay.
Whoa.
What is that thing?
The door has opened. That is Miorzo, homeland of the Critian people.
It's definitely impressive.
It's as unexpected as a dandelion blooming on the bottom of the sea.
Looks like they won't keep it open for us very long. We Baul!
A flying city. Who'd have guessed?
Forget the city. What about that huge thing? It looks like a living creature.
It's a floating jellyfish.
It's an Entelekea, though not one I've spoken to.
Entelekea? How did something like that swallow an entire city?
That I don't know.
I had absolutely no idea a city like this existed.
That's because Miorzo cut off contact with the outside world ages ago.
It's not gonna attack us or anything if we get closer, right?
Don't worry. As long as Baul is with us, we should be allowed to enter.
All right. And with that, I'm gonna save the game here and call it a night. Like, got work tomorrow, unfortunately. Appreciate you stopping by, Freeware. You too, Selena. Everybody else who's just lurking in the cut, appreciate y'all hanging around. Like, until Wednesday, we'll be back and we'll continue. Honestly, I whole plan to beat this game by Friday. Like, that's my estimated prediction. I was gonna say predicament. Like what? definitely gotta push. I am off work Friday, so I'll have a 3-day weekend, and I can just push on this game. But we'll be back on it on Wednesday. Again, thank you everybody for hanging around. I'll catch y'all next time. Deuces, have a good night. Lena, good luck with your shift. Until Wednesday. Or if you're live streaming, maybe I'll pop in if you're there.